Okay guys, so I'm having a little bit of an issue with the Western MVP3. I've got fluid, well I used to have fluid everywhere. I'm degreasing it right now. I noticed this the end of last year. I noticed fluid dripping out. I assumed that it was fluid from my oil change. So I didn't really concern me. Just did some plowing this year, first of the year, and I've got fluid everywhere. Well, like I said, I did have fluid everywhere. I cleaned it all off, or I'm in the process of cleaning it all off. I took my covers off. There's two side covers on this, and they're just held in place with a little rubber piece here and a little rubber O-ring here on the bottom side. Just kind of checking around. It's real compact, hard to really see anything. But I think I found, see that fitting down in there? It takes an 1/8 inch Allen. And that seemed really loose to me because all the fluid, it was really wet up here on top of this hydraulic block. So I'm assuming it came from here and it dripped down because everything was wet. But you usually go to the highest point of what's wet, and that'll usually usually find your leak, because hydraulic fluid will not travel upward. It travels down, so usually you find the top of the wet part, and that's usually your leak. But otherwise, I don't know if it's one of these fittings there that's leaking. Like I said, that one seemed awful loose, so I tightened her down, and hopefully that's going to take care of it. I'm doing a fluid change right now while I'm doing this. I'm going to clean it all off, get it super clean so I'm not seeing old fluid, so I can tell if I got this stopped, because it's not good to be losing fluid. You can hurt your pump and everything doing that. So I'm going to fill up my fluid. I already drained it. I drained my fluid here. I'm going to fill it up now, and then like I said, clean it off really good again, make sure I not spilled anything, and then might go out and do a little bit of plowing, see if I can't get it to start leaking again, or hopefully I'll see nothing leaking and we'll be good. Okay guys, so I just did a little test run to see if it would stop leaking, and you can see it has not stopped leaking. It actually might be worse than it was before. But I think I found the problem. I'm 99.9% sure I found the problem. I come in here and I took this hydraulic block apart a little bit. I took off the actuators, magnetic actuators, I think is what these are. I took these two off because this is dry right here. So I didn't figure there was anything on this side of the block. I figured it was this way and that, or this way and back. And you can see this hydraulic fluid all over the place here. I was thinking maybe it was one of these valves, but after taking the magnetic deals off, you can see right here, right there is an O-ring that's pushed out of this bolt. Now this is the bolt that was loose, or not as tight as I thought it should be, and I tightened it down, and it looks like I kicked the O-ring out even farther. So I gotta pull this out, and I gotta find a new O-ring, because I'm pretty sure this is my problem. So I gotta pull this out and see if I can find an O-ring. Okay, so I've got it out. I do have a new O-ring on there. I couldn't really find the exact size, so I'm gonna go with that one. Hopefully it'll work. This is really interesting because this is the one that came out. You can see it's deformed. And this sucker is hard. It looks like a really, really old O-ring, but the plow is only like 3 years old, so it's really odd that that is like that. I'm gonna give this one a try. Hopefully it'll work. I'm sure I can't get it much worse than that one, so we're gonna give this one a try. So I got everything back together. Hopefully this will fix that but leak. I dielectric grease on all my connections. Guys, dielectric grease is your friend, especially in a salty environment like up here in Wisconsin. But I gotta fold my wings in. I gotta push my ram down. I gotta do a fluid check because I think I lost a bunch of it. And then I'm gonna go out and probably do a little bit of pushing here and there and see what happens. Well, I just got back from driveway, plowing the driveway, and it's fixed. No leaks, no dripping. It's dry, other than I did spray it down again to try to clean it up. But if you look down in there, no hydraulic fluid, so I'm real happy that it was pretty easy fix. But if you got a leak coming out of your motor area, you might want to take a look at that. You know, that might be your problem. They might have got a batch of bad O-rings or something, or maybe someone's putting the wrong O-ring on. I don't really know, but anyway, that was my problem. I'm glad it's fixed, and I guess that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hopefully some more plowing videos to come this year.